Small Business Shoutouts are brought to you by Yankton Thrive, a service of 5-Star Communications. Business owners, if you're interested in being interviewed for our Small Business Shoutouts with Yankton Thrive, contact the folks at Yankton Thrive.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Small Business Shoutout. I am Brittany Wagner, and today we are fortunate enough to have John with Riverboat Day Committee. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about your history with the committee, because it's all volunteer-based. Is that right?
It is. Everybody on the committee is a volunteer, and I was asked to join back in 2009.
Oh, so you do have some longevity there.
Quite a while. There's been a few changes since I started, a lot of new board members. Chopper Johnson is actually who got me started on the board.
Oh, you're kidding. I just got goosebumps. How awesome.
So it's been a fun several years, and looking forward to doing it for a few more.
So with that kind of experience, I'm sure you are critical in the planning committee.
There's a lot of teamwork involved. Those of us that have been around for a while do kind of have an idea of what needs to be done and when during the year.
Sure.
So they kind of lean on us to do that. But overall, it's a huge team effort.
A huge team effort. I mean, and I look at the list of volunteers and the committees, and it is an ever-growing list that I'm sure gets longer as you approach the date, right?
It does. We're always looking for help. It's quite a project to set up the park for the event. Of course, we need help in the ticket trailer and the beer garden. And
I've done that before. That's fun.
That is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. So we're always looking for help. So if you know anybody on the board or just show up in the park that week while we're setting up, we can always find something for you to do.
So let's get some housekeeping done, and we'll talk about all the fun events you have planned. If people are looking for more information, whether it be on float registration, volunteer information, vendor booth, how can they look you up? Where should they go?
Sure. Riverboatdays.com is our website, and we'll continue to update that through the rest of the summer up to the event. But that's where food vendors register. You can check our schedule there, learn about the bands that are performing, read our sponsorship list. So everything you need to know is right on the website there.
Kind of a one-stop shop.
Exactly, yeah.
And a lot of the applications are now all digital, right? There's no in-person paper copy. It's all online, which is super convenient for those.
It's easy for them to apply as a food vendor. Yankton Area Arts also has an online application process, so the art vendors all run through Yankton Area Arts.
Good to know.
They've been a great partner of ours since the start. So they handle all the art vendors. Our food vendors are on our side, so we do that all online as well. And also our sponsors are able to send in their sponsorships online this year as well.
And let's just give a quick plug to all the sponsors. Check out that website, because without the sponsors, Riverboat Days would not exist.
Right. It's a totally free event. We do charge a little bit for, the children's area and, of course, the beverages. But as far as the entertainment is concerned, Friday, Saturday night, it's totally free. And in order to do that, we really rely on sponsorships and help from the community.
So let's talk about some of the events. Maybe let's roll with some of the ones that most of the community is used to. What can we expect this year from some of those traditional experiences?
Sure. Of course, the big parade is still on for Saturday morning. That's always a fun event. It's a long one, but it's a great parade.
It is such a great parade, and if you are from Yankton community or even a regional area and haven't checked it out, you're missing out.
Yeah, we get a lot of great floats and entries in the parade, and it's always fun to see what comes up there every year. Of course, we have all the arts vendors. I think they have 140 arts vendors this year, so they're full. 40 food vendors. We have the chainsaw carver back again. Everybody loves to watch him with his creations every year and what they come up with. Car show has been kind of revamped a little bit, so that's back again on Sunday. And of course, we have our bands Friday and Saturday night. So. And
you were just sharing a little bit with me a minute ago, but tell me more about the bands or the lineup you have this year, because that's the big entertainment, right?
It is. That's
the
kind
fun
of
festivities.
Yep. Friday night is our country night. Opening for the night will be Elizabeth Joe. She's been playing down in Nashville for a while. An interesting fact is she's from Lesterville.
Oh, small world.
Yes. So when she contacted us about playing, we kind of made that connection, and we're so happy to bring someone from the area back to play.
Absolutely.
The second performer that night will be Clayton Mullen, another up-and-coming country artist from the Nashville scene. And then our headliner will be Randy Hauser, who I'm not very familiar with, but I've heard a lot of great comments about Randy. So that'll be the Friday night bands. And then on Saturday, we're going to bring in Judd Hoos to open. And they'll be followed by Diamante, another national rock band. And the headliner that night will be Lit from back from the 90s. So,
and I've heard lots of excitement throughout the community already about both of those features. So
yeah,
great job to the committee.
Yeah, I tell you, it's really it's been kind of a snowball effect. Once we came out of COVID, that year off, we really kind of refocused ourselves and thought, what can we do to liven the event up again? And we've always heard comments about trying to bring in bigger bands, more name recognition. So through some sponsorships and continued sponsorships, we're able to do that. So if everybody stays behind us, we'll kind of keep it rolling here.
And I just have to put my plug in there for tourism too, from a tourism perspective, right? My department, I can't tell you how economically sound Riverboat Days has been for the community from a vendor perspective, gas stations, hotels. I mean, truly it is an event that benefits the entire community. So great job to all of you.
Yeah, it does. And it's really great to take some time during that weekend just to drive through the community and notice the plates from all over the region, and all of the businesses really getting involved. I know that Event Central is planning to have vendors again, which they haven't had for a while. So, and all the other businesses in the town just get behind us and promote it, because it really is a community event, and it's a great event for the city.
One more question for you here, John. How can Yankton community continue to support Riverboat Days Committee and all the things that the volunteers do for the greater area of Yankton?
I think we're always looking for sponsorships, of course, but if you're not able to sponsor monetarily, there's in-kind ways to help us with equipment and also volunteering your time. It's just the setup process, the teardown process, and running the event just takes a lot of people. The more people we have involved, the smoother it runs, the better we make things look for Yankton when our visitors are here. So just getting involved with us is what we really need.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. Anything else you'd like to share?
No, looking forward to seeing everybody here in August. Hopefully everybody has a great time, and we'll start planning for next year.
Thank you so much for joining us. Again, this was another edition of Small Business Shoutout. If you'd like to learn more about any of our small businesses or nonprofits, you can visit our website at yanktonsd.com.
Small Business Shoutouts are on the air every Tuesday at 10:30 and Thursday 2:30. Small Business Shoutouts, along with Yankton Thrive and 5 Star Communications, Classic Hits 106.3. Hits 106.3.